So, Update 5 was released yesterday for Microsoft Flight Simulator, and it's fair to say quite a few people had some problems. Hopefully these problems will be fixed in a couple of days, so stay tuned for this video while we talk about the October 30th development update. Hello YouTube, I'm Pilot Stud and welcome back to another video. It's always nice to have you here. Today we're talking about the October 30th development update. That's of course got their feedback snapshot, so we'll be talking about that in a minute. But first let's talk about this cause of a crash that some people may have experienced. So with Update 5 yesterday, an issue was found where a lot of people were crashing on startup, and the team have found a solution that will hopefully help most people. And hopefully a hotfix is scheduled for release this weekend. Now I've looked into this a bit more than as it says on their website, and I believe it's to do with joysticks and peripherals like that. I would imagine the Airbus TCA, because that is brand new, they have been met with some issues, just some inputs causing crashes on startup, so unfortunately quite a few people have been affected by that. Now surprisingly, I personally didn't experience any problems despite having some Logitech panels, rudder pedals and Thrustmaster HOTAS, so that's very interesting. Hopefully, as I said, that will fix the crash for most of you guys. So that's a bit of good news to start off with. Hopefully that will put many of you in a good mood. Now on the screen now we've got the feedback snapshot with the top bugs, and you can see at the top we've got G1000 bugs as well as autopilot related issues, and this has got the most amount of upvotes. So they've started it, and we will have some more autopilot related issues hopefully fixed at Update 9. That's quite a way away, but hopefully they'll sort out the G1000, which does need a lot of work. Live weather and wind readings are not accurate, but they're partially fixing it and they're looking into it as we know. Now a common error at the moment is lightning when you've got clear skies. Now I don't experience this one too much, however I do know a lot of people do experience it, and I have had it a few times where I've had clear skies and there's been lightning everywhere. It's not very pleasant, so hopefully they can sort this one out soon. ATC incorrect phraseology, yep, that is a big one for so many, especially real world pilots. You guys can read the rest. I'm not going to talk about every single bug they've found so far because we would be here all day and I think that would make quite a boring video. So let's move on to the top wishes. So actually a good thing about this is that the one that has been upvoted the most has been implemented, so they've removed the press any key to start feature. Thank goodness for that, that was very annoying, and it does show that Asobo are listening to their community, which is always nice. Also see at the bottom there we've got remember ATC call sign and tail number, and they released that in Update 3. Now we've got a lot of interesting stuff, as you can see here, such as DirectX 12, and I really do hope they release it, because at the moment it would appear Microsoft Flight Simulator is basically utilising one CPU core, which means my CPU is a complete bottleneck, and it is really annoying when you've got one CPU core that's maximised at 100% and the others are at 20-30%. DirectX 12 would hopefully fix most of this, so I'm excited for this. Hopefully they can get it out soon. It says here to be allocated with Xbox launch, so that could be quite a while sadly. However, it's nice that they've thought about it. It will be implemented in the future. In addition to that, we've got some graphical features such as adding power lines, antenna masks, cable cars and gondolas. Now I'd really like this, especially if you're a VFR pilot. This would certainly help you. You could use them as points of interest to guide you along. Helicopters are a must as well. They said there this is in the backlog. Now we will get helicopters, I don't deny it for a second, because in Flight Simulator X we had helicopters, so I really don't see why they wouldn't add them. And on top of this we may get fighter jets with helicopters as well, so that could be very nice. I miss trains now. If you haven't seen any trains on Microsoft Flight Simulator, that is because they don't exist yet. The only place I've seen them is at airports where they're either handcrafted or add-ons. The one that really interested me though, however, was fly-by-wire community mod A320. Now I'm not too sure how they do this. Would they hand over the reins of the A320 to fly-by-wire? I don't reckon they would. So maybe they're going to add an option where you can either switch between the realistic fly-by-wire model or of course the default A320, which is probably a lot more easy to fly for basic pilots or people who are new to flight simulators. Very interesting developments indeed. Now the software development kit team continues to work around the clock on many areas of the software development kit. They're focusing on dev mode at the moment, just making it easier for people to create add-ons by the sounds of it. Now, I'm not a coder, so I've got no clue what any of this means, but it's all on the website if you want to read it in the description. 69 partners have been approved to the Microsoft Marketplace Partnership Program, which is a lot of partners, so we can expect a lot more add-ons. It's all very exciting. I'm certainly excited about the CRJ from Aerosoft, as well as the 787 from Quality Rings. It's going to be a very big development. There's 6 new products in the marketplace, such as Vancouver International Airport, Gothenburg Airport, and Plant City Airport, as well as 4 new updated products. So there we go, guys. Here was the October 30th development update. Hopefully soon most people will get a hotfix for the crash that keeps occurring because of peripherals, so that should clear quite a few people up. You'll be able to play Microsoft Flight Simulator again and experience the improved graphics from update 5, because trust me, they do look better. Night lighting has certainly improved. The future is certainly bright for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Tell me what you guys think in the description down below. Be sure to like, comment and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and to stay up to date with all things Microsoft Flight Simulator. I'm going to wrap the video up here, guys. Thanks to all my captains as always. If you want to find out how to become a captain, go onto my Instagram and Discord, it's all on there. But from me today, that is all. Bye bye, guys.